All right, we'll open up for questions for Tyler. We'll start with Dylan on the right.
Hey, Tyler, just kind of talking to people around the team, it sounds like you've been kind of looking forward to this day for a long time. What was it like to kind of go out there and pitch as well as you did, and this type of environment, this type of game?
Yeah, it means everything. I think it's been a dream of mine for a long time, not only to play for the Dodgers, but in the postseason, in like meaningful games, and it feels incredible.
Okay, we're going to go back to Mike in the back.
Tyler, were you aware of the shadows and how they were playing tonight? And then how does that factor into the way you attack hitters, I suppose?
I figured it like a little bit throughout just being an early game. I'm sure that had something to do with it. I don't know which innings, like specifically, but I kind of didn't think about it too much, just attacked them like I normally would, and it worked out.
Next question. Right here on the left, second row.
Dave said you had cramping. What was that? At what point did you feel it, and did it affect your pitching? How often did you think about it?
Probably at the end of the third-ish inning, or like beginning of the fourth, and then I just tried to put it out of my mind. It didn't affect anything. I think when I got around it sometimes, and I was late, it started to cramp a little bit more, but I didn't think about it too much, and it was fine.
And as a follow-up, most effective for you today as far as what was working, or did anything surprise you as far as something that felt better than maybe you thought in the bullpen?
I think just the timing of everything, like tunneling was a little bit better. I've been struggling being like a tad bit off, a tad bit late. And I think just working with Connor and Mark and getting it back on track this last week and just moving a bit quicker, everything, I just felt a lot more confident and aggressive in the zone.
Okay, going to go back to Tyler, to Dylan. Sorry.
Tyler, up to this point, your playoff history has been kind of a mixed bag. How are you a different pitcher now that allowed you to go out and have the type of performance that you did today?
I think the biggest difference, I guess, is having that slider in the two-seam. I think just kind of it was a matter of just locking it in today, and it worked out, and everything felt good.
Next question. Right here, Eric, in front.
The first week or so of the postseason, you were sort of available in relief, and then you obviously pitched in Game 1, and your shortened outing at the end of the regular season. Anything you did in particular to sort of keep stretched out to like get ready for a start like this in the interim?
I kind of just did the reliever role sort of like during the week. It was kind of a bit more like higher energy, not as much throwing, I'd say. I kind of just fully went in as like a reliever, and then after knowing Game 4, I just switched it up after I was pitching in Game 1. The routine is pretty similar, I'd say, like throughout the week. I think it's just not as much volume, but I think just kind of just being a starter for so long was easy to just switch back.
We good? Anything else? Okay, thanks. Oh, take one more, Dylan.
What did you think of Roki's performance?
It's incredible. He's just, I think, for what he went through in the beginning of the year to come back, go to AAA, and then come out and throw some of the nastiest innings I think I've ever seen playing baseball. It just shows how strong he is and just like a testament to how much of a competitor he is. It didn't seem like anything fazed him. He was just throwing strikes, super aggressive, and it's extremely impressive, and we'll need him for the rest of the season.
Okay, thanks, Tyler.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it. All right. Roki